hand, so
hand
that would have been perfect.
at the time you did the...
I had a Paramore, Jeffrey, and a Perfect Guard.
You were better off discarding Jeffrey than the Perfect Guard if you weren't gonna Scourge Point.
Honestly, the Perfect Guard didn't matter at that point.
Considering what happened, I agree. That's all I can say about that, considering what happened.
I really need to go back to playing 4 Spearcross.
I'm just more surprised you didn't... I feel like if you had Scourge Pointed, it would have given you the catch goal, and you would have done mostly all those calls anyway, and you would have...
Well, I know, then he would have had the guard for it anyway, I think.
I don't think he had guard for Scourge Point, because keep in mind...
No, he had 2 generation guards, he would have had...
Yeah, but then the rears. Like, then the Bolger turn would have killed him.
He would have been able to guard the rear as well.
Based on everything you did, he only had just enough to guard. Like, if you had so much as gotten a stand...
No, he had enough to guard and then keep 2 Dogu mechanics.
He would have had to get rid of at least one. If you would...
Man, that is...
I mean, I think you're underestimating how much power Scourge Point would have gotten from everything that you had.
I probably am. But I was thinking more about just regenerating my field at that point.
Yeah, and in the sense
that mattered more
in the sense of surviving the next turn, then that would have been good. But unfortunately, you were past the point of being able to do that with your resources.
No. Okay. No. Here's the thing, though. I didn't know he had 2 Dogu mechanics. Like, he was out of Counterblast. I was thinking, okay, so he doesn't have any Counterblast. None of his strides can really do anything to me, so I can kind of ride it out. You know
in a way, yes, but then he also has GB2.
Well, even then...
He has GB2 with a Zanzibar on the field, is the thing.
Okay, but even then, I made sure I kept the Counterblast open for Gurgwit's Generation Break.
That's true, but with the hand that you had at the end of the turn, did you feel like you had enough to guard?
Yeah, I would have been able to guard enough, even if he had used, even if he just went with the Generation Break Victor. I would have had enough. But he top-decked into Strider, and he had 2 Dogus.
I saw him drive check at least once, so I knew he was going to have a Counterblast at the next turn, because I checked his drop and realized that he didn't use any to guard.
I'm more mad he top decked that because he did grade 3 for Gleam. Like, bro.
I mean, admittedly, if he hadn't top decked that, it would have changed everything, I admit.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've yet to talk about this fight.
Oh, wait. Oh, right.
NeoBuster using Brave up against Genesis.
Shit. What? You mean Royal Paladin?
I said he's up against Genesis.
Oh, you said he's using Genesis.
I said he's using Brave up against Genesis.
We've really got to be brave here, folks.
I mean, his field is pretty brave right now.
Yeah. But I guess, okay, going back to the last game for a second, it basically just came down to top decking. That was it.
Honestly, I feel it was top decking on his end is what happened, but I feel like on your end it was the sense of you had a choice of trying to end the game or trying to preserve yourself.
I also did not think he had Dogu mechanic because I never saw it.
I saw it in his drive checks. I guess you just didn't look.
I missed it. I think
that's understandable. But yeah, it was just the fact that
even if he had only just 1 Dogu mechanic, I would have been fine. Because then, it's Generation Break and Perfect Guard, and then guard everything else. Because it was easy.
At that point, he gets access to Stride and shenanigans with Victor's Stride skill, Zanzada, things like that.
Yeah.
So, you know...
Because I had enough intercepts, and... Thinking about it would have been 5k to block the 14k line, 16 to block the original 16.
Yeah, he would have gone 14. He would have started 9 at a rear, then 14.
Yeah, no,
then
I would have had
Vanguard, then Counterblast and Stand Zanzada, and then that would be 26.
Yeah, I would have had enough. with the remaining 2 10k guards and the intercepts, I would have had enough for sure.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, god damn it.
Neo had the G assist and he didn't get it.
This is not our day today, is it? Well, you know what? At least he's keeping up pressure with his grade 2 game. Like, he's not letting his opponent breathe for the most part.
Yeah, that's the good thing. He's keeping the pressure. He's going to make it so that even if he does do Sea Breeze, he's going to be at a bit of a minus.
Yeah, because he has to actually guard the Vanguard here, surprisingly. Because, if Neo gets a crit, he wins.
Yeah, and there's a crit.
Oh, shit,
so it's 21k.
Yeah, that means he forces out.
He's going to force out a lot of guard here.
Remainder of his hand. Oh.
He's going to intercept as well.
Oh, that is perfect. Actually, the best way that could have gone.
Yes and no. Well, mostly yes.
Well, no, he made him drop. He made him drop him down to 1 card in hand. That is superb.
Yeah. And he can't Soul Blast from Sea Breeze. He can Soul Charge 3 for Fenrir's skill, just to have more soul, but he can't Soul Blast this turn. I remember someone saying that...
he's forced to do...
I remember someone saying that... He's forced to what?
He's forced to do... Oh, that is actually the best top 3 soul charge.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
For us.
But yeah, I was going to say... I remember someone saying that Genesis needs a Soul Blast 2 draw, or Soul Blast 2 on flip 2. They don't. They don't.
Honestly,
their deck mechanic does too much with Soul Blast for them to get anything that benefits from Soul Blast that much.
Well, okay, my view on that is I played the deck. You're not really soul charging excessively too much. You're soul charging just enough to do your skills.
Okay, I just want to make note of what just happened. That triple drive was Perfect Guard, Grade 3, Grade 2. And even if he does Gleipnir's skill, then, yeah, he can't get a draw. Because he didn't Soul Blast this turn.
Yeah, and he's gonna swing at the rears. So if Neo can get ult mile, he wins. Unless his opponent heals.
He just needs to stride. It doesn't even matter if it's ult mile. He just needs a grade 3.
But it kind of does, because then ult mile stride skill.
Well, that makes it worse. That makes it worse, but I'm more saying if he can pressure with stride, it's over. That's all he's...
Okay, no, this is also pretty good. Because what he can do is stride skill, swing with the hooks on Angel Column, swing with Vanguard, put Bellinus into Soul, swing with Slayman. Slayman's skill calls another column with hooks on Angel.
That's one.
So he's getting four attacks off at least.
Well, the fact that he got Ultima when he did means the fight is literally over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Especially because of the Soul Charge heal triggers.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a heal trigger and drop, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he still has 1 heal left, though, so...
He has 1 left, but he's going to need more than 1, combining his hand with how many attacks Neo can do this turn. That's the thing.
Literally, Neo has to hit no triggers, and he has to get a heal on his 6 damage to even have a chance of living. And even then, he's going to be
I feel like he wouldn't live, but that's just by what I'm seeing.
He's going to be so he's not going to be able to like counterattack. Ooh. Oh shit.
I feel like that was a mistake.
Wait, why is he not boosted? What's he doing?
Because he's gonna attack with Slayman and then do Slayman skill. And then that's the one that's gonna be boosted.
I would have said it would have been better just to do the boost attack with Vanguard, because then you're getting the skills and opening up the column to another column.
He's also going with the idea of if I stand trigger with Suleiman, I can do its skill more than once.
Well, his opponent's perfect.
Well, he has to perfect guard the Vanguard and check for
Oh wait,
criticals.
apparently he doesn't have any features left.
He doesn't.
Oh, that's an insult to injury right there.
I mean, Neo is making sure.
I would get the power to slay man there, honestly.
Neo does well to make sure. No, he doesn't need to give the power to slay man because he wants for Hopestone to hit for a number.
That's still 21. And now, even if he heals here,
he could, at the absolute most, he can get one heal trigger. That's not enough because Suleiman has 2 crits.
Yeah, we know. We already know it's game.
The match just ended.
Suddenly,
Neo is actually doing more than he needs to do. Suleiman's attack ends the fight.
He's doing this now. He needs to do it this way.
But Suleiman ends the fight.
No, he needs to do it in this fashion.
But Suleiman ends the fight.
No, shut up, Mitch. Shut up, Nova. Let it be fucking cool. Oh yeah, no. If Neo wanted to, he could be an absolute savage and call it Twin Sword.
I think that's what he was gonna do originally. I think that's what he was gonna do at first. I think that's why Bellinus is unboosted, because he was gonna Twin Sword. So he was going for game this turn regardless.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he plays 5 heals, don't worry about it.
Alright, so good games. On to the next one. Cherry's turn.